everybody, I am really excited to be here, and I'm even more excited to share with you today's lesson. It is day 3 of the challenge. In day 1, in becoming aware of our food amnesia, of becoming aware of our impulsive eating, we really took ownership that our decisions affect our life, and we want decisions that are going to affect us positively. And then in day 2, we started to become aware that these amnesia moments, these impulses, are really just communicating to us what are our core needs. And today, we're going to take it up a level because we're going to get this filter. And with a blueprint, right, you have your plan, you have the foundation, you have an understanding of what you want to build, a vision of what you want. We want an ideal weight Shabbos. We want an amazing relationship with food. We want a spiritual, amazing experience every week that leaves us physically nourished, spiritually happy, connected, without excessive deprivation, discipline, without things that are making us too food conscious and centered, where we're enjoying food, but they are able to expand our awareness and our enjoyment of Shabbat to where it is fueling us and meeting our needs on a deep level, so we are prepared and ready for an amazing week every week. And the only way to do that is to first become aware of those triggers, become aware of when we're having these moments where all of a sudden our decisions are not making us feel good, then understanding, what are the categories of needs I'm filling and what's happening for me right now? Which need do I think that I'm trying to fill in this situation? And then today, applying a filter to our behavior and say, hey, okay, I'm making these kind of decisions today. And this is the amount of energy I have, and I can make a choice that's going to meet my needs, and I can make it intentionally. And when I can't, I'm at least going to be aware of what I'm missing, so I can make a plan for the future to learn how to meet my needs in a better way. And the reason I am so passionate about this is that if I had to say one thing, why being overweight as a child and as a teenager was now looking back a tremendous gift, it's because I can look back and I can see how I was using food to meet my needs. And now I can see that having that leverage on myself that I needed to grow as a person, I had to figure that out. Really opened up this whole world to me that has expanded my marriage, my relationship with my kids, still a work in progress. But I know now when I'm upset or I'm triggered, just which need I need to meet. And now I can then pause when I start to make a decision that isn't great, and I can say, okay, wait, there's got to be a better way to meet this need right now. And that takes practice and time, and that's what your week is for, because then you get to Shabbat, and you are just in this amazing space to be able to live your best life. And then that flows into your week, and on, and we create a life that we were meant to have, that we were gifted when we were created. And I'm so passionate about this and the kind of change that you're going to see in your life. So the filter that we're going to apply, so like take a deep breath, stretch, and imagine you're putting on some glasses. And in these glasses, we are going to see all of our decisions, specifically also our food decisions, okay? And we're going to see that all decisions, all food decisions we make come in 4 categories. We had 4 needs, main, big, must-have needs. And we have 4 different kinds of decisions. Kind of decision number 1, the level 1 decision. It is good. It feels good. It is good for you. It's good for the people around you. And it serves the greater good. Decision level 2. It's not so enjoyable, but it is really good for you. It is good for the people around you, and it serves the greater good. Number 3, it feels really good, but it's not good for you. It's not really good for the people around you, and it definitely doesn't serve the greater good. Number 4, all the way down here, doesn't feel good, doesn't serve the people around you, doesn't serve you, and it doesn't serve the greater good. 4 levels of decisions that we make all the time. And when you start to have those cravings, when we start to have those decisions, then it's really important to see, hey, Okay, let's give some examples. Let's be really concrete right now in this 10-minute module. I really want you to listen and think about some of the cravings you guys have mentioned so far. We have that 3-4 p.m. craving. So that could be, I need certainty. It has been a very long day. I'm not sure if I can make it through the end of the day. I'm under a lot of stress right now, and I want certainty. So we can meet that need with a top-level decision, and that would be maybe making a chocolate protein shake. Maybe that would be going to take a walk outside, closing our eyes, doing a 5-minute meditation. There's lots of calling a friend and getting some new energy, somewhere we feel safe. All of those are top-level ways. They're good for us. They create a positive atmosphere for the people around us, and they serve the greater good because we're showing up in a best way that is contributing positively to the people around us, which is, the butterfly effect to the entire world. Number 2, we cut up some raw veggies and we toss them in a bag and we eat them in the park as we're taking care of our kids, and we're kind of just meeting the need, but it's not so well. That's so enjoyable. Not like, chocolate protein shake, whatever it is. It's just filling the need, getting out there, getting things done. It's not the most enjoyable thing, but we make it happen, and it's good for everybody, everything, and serves the greater good. Then there's, I'm gonna go grab a half a bar of chocolate and some pretzels and make my 4th coffee of the day, and I'm gonna head out the door. It's not good for us, but it feels really good right now. And then it's not really good for the people around us, because when that sugar crashes and we are edgy again, and when we're not really happy with our decision an hour and a half later, not so good for the people around us. And what does that contribute to the greater good, right? What kind of legacy is that, are we modeling for our families and our friends and our kids? So then there's, of course, the last decision. We want to be certain. So we start yelling at everybody and controlling everything. And we get super uber in control mode, and we start yelling at everybody. So we feel really certain and in control, but it's not good for us. It certainly doesn't even feel good in the moment. Not good for anybody else, and certainly doesn't serve the greater good. So that's how we use the filter to look at how we're meeting our needs. So we have a need. It has to be met. We can't survive without meeting this need, so we're gonna meet it. But which level are we gonna meet it? And you can gauge the quality of your life by the quality of your decisions. So let's try another one. Let's try another common one people mentioned, which is Shabbat meals. I'm sitting at this long Shabbat meal, and maybe I'm craving uncertainty. All week, I eat the same healthy foods. I have my routine, and Shabbat, I just want adventure. I want new. I want fun. I want to relax. I don't want to think about what I'm eating. I don't want to make level 1 decisions. I want to make level 3 decisions. I want to make decisions that are pleasurable right now, because I want to meet my need for uncertainty. We don't always recognize that we can meet that need for uncertainty, that need for adventure, that need for a variety, that need for sexiness. Get that meal in a totally different way. How could we do that? How could we make a level 1 decision in that moment? We could choose a restaurant in a gorgeous, cool location if we were going out to a meal. If we were eating at someone's house, we can make a new recipe of a salad with a really sexy dressing with maybe some candied nuts on top, and we could get beautiful dishes, and we could have special Shabbat dishes, and we could, make sure the house is extra clean, or have a special perfume that we only wear on Shabbat, or we could have I know friends who are super into wine, and so they actually open 3 bottles of wine, and everybody has literally it's a third of a cup at each course, and that's how they express their need for adventure and their need for variety, but they're not overdoing it. Somebody else I know makes the most incredible mini desserts. She makes these little mini muffin cakes, these little mini mousse cups, and she makes 8 different flavors, but there's 1 to 2 per person. So again, she's meeting that need for a variety, she's meeting that need for adventure, but she's doing it intentionally. How could we do it even without food, right? We could, again, go to beautiful dishes. We could have special songs that we sing that lighten our heart, that only are for Shabbat. Are you seeing how there are so many ways that are already built in Shabbat to meet that need, but we kind of swipe those under the table and we go for that low-lying level 3 pleasure of just eating half a fresh baked challah that's warm from the oven. I want you to really think this week, going into Shabbat, for the rest of this week, I want you to start to take the things you've learned over the last 3 days. Check mark. I'm all of a sudden having a craving. All of a sudden I'm craving something. What's going on for me right now? What just happened? What just happened? Is it a certain time of day? Was there a trigger? Just keep a journal. Keep it written down. Keep a voice note in your WhatsApp to yourself. Level 2, every morning, write out or put on a piece of paper on your bathroom mirror the 4 needs. Certainty, comfort. Uncertainty, variety, adventure. Whichever word, resonates the most with you. Significance, affirmation, importance, worthiness. And then love and connection. And every morning look at it and say, God, please, may I meet all my needs today in a level 1 experience. May I be blessed to role model to my kids, to my family, to my community, making more level 1 decisions. And one level 1 decision you can make right now is to invite friends to this video, to invite friends to this Facebook group, because these videos are going to be up till Sunday. And then they are going to, this entire course is going to be up here on Mastermind, and you can get the download there at the link, and you can continue in the course, because there is one more day, very special day, of the last 2 needs that we didn't cover. The last 2 needs that really, when we choose to meet the first 4 needs using those 2, we almost always come up with level 1 decisions. And it's an amazing hack to not just have the blueprint for your amazing house, and now to understand how to read the plans. It's literally almost like a done-for-you guide when you use this next tool, and it's going to be available there. Thank you so much for participating in this challenge, for opening up your heart, investing your time with me, and have a Shabbat Shalom.